Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we got a special treat. We're gonna do a special Philly cheesesteak, and it's dedicated to
Jim Bazidlo, the New Jersey boss.
right on Jim for beating cancer.
Right on to huge defeat. Right on.
We got a special ingredient just for you, so stick around to the end because it's gonna really set this dish off.
What's this sandwich called, babe? The boss.
All right guys, welcome back to the channel. As we said, this special treat, this Philly cheesesteak for Jim called the boss. We're dedicating it to you, buddy. And for everyone out there, this is how I do it. And it sticks to the roots of what a good Philly cheesesteak is. Plus we've got a couple twists for you. So before we get started, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you could, hit that subscribe button, then tap that bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, you want to dance?
Sweet home Alabama.
All right, guys. So, first thing we did here is we warmed up the Camp Chef here. I got it on medium, and I'm actually going to go probably more low. And the reason for that is, in order to stick to the roots of a good Philly cheesesteak, what I've already done here is I chopped up some flank steak with a meat cleaver, as well as a prime ribeye steak in there, but it's about 2 to 1. The one being the ribeye steak, about 2, maybe almost 3 times as much flank steak in there. Thinly sliced, chopped up pretty well, unseasoned, because as you're going to see, there's probably enough juices in this meat that you don't need any seasoning. Plus, when you season and salt this beef, you're going to draw out all that moisture while it's cooking. You don't want that. So we want to leave those juices in there, and we'll season it up at the end. So let's get to it. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and mix up. Now you can see, here's some of the ribeye. And I'm going to mix it up here with that flank steak. And give it some chopping at the same time. Pre-chopping on a good steady surface is a pretty good idea here. That's how I do it. I guess on some bigger flat tops you could probably get by with not doing that. Okay. All right, guys, as I mentioned, I'm going low on this side over here. In fact, I'm going low on both sides. And I'm just going to let that cook a little while. I want to cook it slow because I don't want to get it too rough. I don't want to get it too tough. So, kind of in keeping that whole low and slow. Going to cook it nice and slow. It appears to be cooking a little bit faster maybe than I wanted to, but this is the lowest setting on this Camp Chef. Now, this is the Camp Chef Explorer 2X. 2X probably because it's got 2 burners. Completely portable. You could pack this thing down into a suitcase and put it in the trunk of a compact car. It's a great little stove. Now what we want to do, now it's got a chance to kind of set up a little bit, get some onions in there. And some garlic. And mix. All right, guys, so we're just going to let those continue to cook a little bit, really slow. And as you notice that I haven't seasoned with any salt and pepper or anything yet. In fact, I'm not going to use salt and pepper. What we got here today is some of this Uncle Steve's Shake, the original. But I'm not going to put this on until just before we serve it. So, I was mentioning a really nice ingredient, something that's going to set this off. You guys know us by now. We got some of this roasted hatch green chili. And we're just going to throw a few of these on there, right across the top there. All right. So it's a Philly cheesesteak. And since I'm in Oxnard, I'm calling it Oxnard style. There we go. All right. That looks beautiful. So I'm just going to let that cook a little bit. That barely covers it. So what you want to get are some nice deli quality rolls. These are French dip rolls. Unfortunately, it's all I could find on this short notice, but they got to be good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of this avocado oil on the other side here. And I'm going to go ahead and just start seasoning up a couple buns here. Now the kind of cheese we're using, Deb really likes this mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to be going for some American. Okay, it's my preference. And let's see how these are doing here. Okay, so we're going to start turning this up. Looking really good, looking really good. All right, Jim, so Deb tells me you like bell peppers. So does she. So do I, but so she cut up some beautiful red bell peppers. And we're going to go ahead and combine those in there right now.
You're awesome, babe. Love you.
All right. And we're just going to kind of roll those in a little bit. Well, this is looking great. I'm going to go just a little bit higher on the heat, just slightly. Okay. Checking the buns. Buns are looking great. All right. Nice and slow. Now, see, guys, there's a difference here. Okay. I don't know where I saw it, but when you're eating a Philly cheesesteak, you don't want water and moisture dripping out of it. You want to see juice dripping out of it. And that's why we didn't salt this meat, because that's going to pull the moisture out of the meat and create a lot more water that you really need. So just let it cook. And again, save that to last. Okay. The buns are coming up real nice. All right, got my fork. And what I'm going to do here, let me get a piece, somewhere in the middle here. And I want to taste it. I want to see really, when it's time to put this delicious Uncle Steve shake on here, how much do I really need?
How about the queen? The queen
Wow.
likes to taste test.
Okay.
Tell you how it is.
And don't forget your significant other.
Let me see. In my mouth. A little more tasty.
We're definitely going to be adding some Uncle Steve shake for sure. You don't want to cook this too long, okay? When all that pink is gone, hey, that's when it's ready. And that's what I'm seeing right there. Okay, before I separate them, let's go ahead and add some of that Uncle Steve's. Okay, I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to mix in. Now, Steve, I'm not sure if this is the first Philly cheesesteak made with your seasoning, but hey, if not,
Hey.
it must have worked. If it is, hey, I'm the first, right? Okay, combine that really well. Now I'm going to taste. There we go. Awesome. That's all it needed. Those onions, the garlic, and the red peppers, everything set up really nicely. So what we're going to do here now is add some cheese. The mozzarella for Deb. She likes mozzarella. And the thing about a Philly cheesesteak, there's a reason cheese is put before the word steak, so pile it on there, guys. And keep the dogs close because you're gonna need the cleanup. All right, now I'm gonna be putting the American cheese on here. So I like it to get really gooey. All right. A little bit more. Okay,
What kind of cheese is that on the left, babe?
that's the mozzarella.
Yum.
Okay,
Oh my god. Oh.
there we go. You want to flip it over. That way there's some meat on top of that cheese. And that way You get a little chance of getting some of those meat, the juices from the meat to commingle with the cheese.
I mean, it looks like all the juices are in the gutter.
Well, that's okay. Trust me, there's plenty of juice left in here.
Yum.
Now, let's put them buns on there for a minute. This is why you want really good quality deli buns, deli rolls. It's because there's a lot of juice here and you don't want it to fall apart. And they won't as long as you kind of toast them up a little bit. All right, that is great. Okay. There we go. There we go. The boss. All right, Jim, this one's for you. For defeating the world's worst enemy. Easily defeatable when you did it. Cheers.
You're so awesome.
Okay, now I'm gonna get mine. Okay, mine's a little more simple. There we go. The reason it's called a Philly cheesesteak is it's got cheese. All right, guys, I'm digging into mine. This is a hot mess. Oh man, that's what you want. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, this is great. You know what? I've never been to Philadelphia.
Oh my God, this is so
I've never had a Philly cheesesteak made by any of the big cheesesteak experts. This is the way I do it. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you like this, folks, please subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. Rock on. We'll see you later.